Hey YouTube world. Well, I wanted to jump on here to give you a quick update because I thought about it and realized that I am at 20 months now with my hair. And so I just wanted to pop in and tell you about some of the more recent things or changes that I've noticed in my hair. I wanted to provide a little reminder because I've had some of you join me recently. Welcome to the fam, welcome to the team. I started with about 16 inches of everywhere from 3C to 4B hair. I have a couple different spots in my hair that do different things. And in general, my hair has locked faster in the back than it has in the front. But the front is starting to come along now. So in year 2, the front has started to truly lock. And I'm noticing that my hair actually looks like locks now. So from this distance, you may not be able to tell, but let me get a little bit closer. Let me see if I can show you, and hopefully I can stay in the frame here. But if you look at my hair in the back, like check it out. It's got the look of locks now. So hopefully you can see that, but it's starting. When I get closer, you'll notice that in the front, it's slowly starting to look a little more like locks and less like loose natural hair. However, on the ends here, I have probably half and half. Half the ends have started to close, half have not up here in the front. Whereas in the back, pretty much all of it has closed up in the back. So to give you a little idea of what's been going on with my hair lately, I have been noticing more flakiness lately, and you guys saw where I had my little hair emergency video. If you haven't seen it, I will link so that you can see what happened there, but I did an apple cider vinegar rinse to help with that. And what I've done is now when I get ready to wash my hair, I soak it in water with apple cider vinegar in it, and I just let it soak for about 30 minutes before I go in and wash my hair. And what I've done is I'm not using the clarifying shampoo every single time now. I am using the apple cider vinegar, and then I go in with Neutrogena T-Sal or Neutrogena T-Gel, whichever one I have at the time, because I also use it on my daughter sometimes. And then on the off weeks, then I'll still use my Nevo Detox clarifying shampoo. So that's pretty much what's going on there. As far as, you know, I don't use any products. I do still probably about once a week, maybe twice a week, mist my hair, where I have distilled water in a 360 mister bottle, and I've just thrown some tea tree and some rosemary essential oil in there, and I've just been kind of misting that, more so paying attention to the scalp, because again, the scalp is where I'm seeing a little more dryness. I don't have any dry patches or anything like that, but I'm seeing little flakes. And part of it is because I probably should wash my hair a little more often. I used to wash it every weekend. Then I went to washing it every other weekend. And it's looking like, to me, I really probably should be washing my hair about every 7 days, 8 days, somewhere in there, instead of a full, you know, almost 14 days. So I'll have to figure that out. But I haven't gotten to the point where I feel the need to start using oils or anything like that. But I'll let you know. I'll see what my loctician has to say about it. As you all know, I'm with a new loctician only because of proximity, because I was traveling about an hour and a half one way to go to my previous loctician, and so I found a local one that I'm starting to go to now. Another little tidbit that I wanted to tell you is that I have signed up to take the Sisterlocks class, because I was thinking about going in and doing the retightening class, but I'm just curious about my hair and about hair in general. Like, I've always been the type of person very, very, very interested in afro hair. I've always been that aunt that'll kind of do my niece's hair, braids, and, you know, different things like that. So I kind of dig hair in general. And so I thought, well, I'm not going to just pay to go to the retightening class. I'm going to go ahead and just take the whole class. I'm not really planning on making that my full-time job or anything like that, but hey, I'm planning on getting some heads and making sure that I do whatever I need to do to actually go from being a trainee to being a certified consultant. And I'll be able to keep up with some ladies that I know. I'll be able to keep up with their retightenings and things like that for them. But that's my latest little kind of thing where it concerns Sisterlocks. I want to go and I want to take the class. I want to learn more about this type of locking process. And I'm just really interested because when I see so many different women who have these types of locks now, I just think it's so beautiful how with the different hair textures, how they can look so different and so unique depending on the woman, depending on her type, her texture, her density. I'm fascinated by all of that. So I decided instead of just going in and doing the retightening class, I'm gonna go ahead and just take the class, take the full-on Sisterlock class, training class. So I'm gonna join them at the end of March to take the class and just learn more about my hair and hopefully about everybody else's too. Other than that, you know, everything's been going fine with my hair. As you all know, I manipulate it minimally. I don't do a whole bunch of styling. And I like it that way. I mean, the main reason why I opted for going back to locking my hair, because many of you know, if you've been here with me, that I had traditional locks for many years. And I interlocked those after about probably 2.5 years of comb coiling. I was working out and, you know, sweating in my scalp, and so my hair would just unravel a lot. So I went to interlocking even with my traditional locks. And I probably made it to a little past bra strap length with those before I cut them off and went back to wearing the short cuts and the loose natural. And then I went with this style simply because I don't really want to dedicate a whole lot of time and energy to styling in order to feel done, in order to feel like I'm ready to be able to go and face the world and go into my work day. So because of that, that's why I like Sisterlocks. I like the fact that, I mean, if I really don't want to do anything, I can just do this. I will say that typically I will mist it, especially because I have the kind of hair that's very prone to bunching. Let me give you guys an example. Like you'll see, I have extremely curly hair. So for some of you who have really curly hair, you may try all you want to repair every lock and get rid of bunching, but I'm gonna tell you what, if you have extremely curly hair like mine, that 3C, 4A type, and you have a softer hair texture, it's gonna do that. It's gonna do that. So for me, what I do is I just like my hair to go ahead and lock. I let it do what it does until it locks, and then once it locks, I usually do a little bit of grooming and kind of clean up my locks. I know a lot of different people feel, you know, different kind of ways about that, but I'm comfortable with my hair, and I know my hair in particular, once it's been a few years and the core of the lock is solid, my hair has matted, it is locked, then I can go in and I can kind of groom and, you know, clean up the lock because the core of the lock is solid and is strong at that point. So that's what I plan on doing with these locks too. So I'm not manipulating them a lot. I'm just, you know, letting them do their thing. I'll braid out. I'll do some little twists or something like that occasionally. But for the most part, it might look like this, but just with a little bit more of a curl or a twist, because typically after I wash it, I might throw a few rollers in there and just do a little something with it. But I'm still sticking with that. So we are almost at the 2-year mark. I'm not fully locked. I probably won't be fully locked until probably about 3 years in the front here. That's just what happens with my type of hair. But I will say that in the back, I'm really confident with this back. This back has settled completely. The front has done quite a bit of settling, but I would not say that it's fully settled now because like I said, I haven't closed ends on all of the front yet. And I mean, some of them, who knows, may not, but based off of my texture, my hair has a tendency to close. So I do believe that at some point, it may take a while, but I do believe that my locks will close on the end. So other than that, that's pretty much the latest and greatest that's going on with me, dealing with a little bit of dryness, dealing with a little bit of flakes, kind of trying to figure out what's going to work best for me there. Because of course I really don't need, I mean, if you look at my hair, this is just me fresh after a wash. It's not dry looking. I mean, it kind of has that ashy black color, but that just comes from the fact that I'm locking my hair. because I think a lot of people are really looking for the shine, and that's something that you just have to know, that where it concerns locks and natural hair, the shine is going to look different ways. And especially if you're not using products, like if you're interlocking your hair using Sisterlocks, or you're doing your own thing with some micro locks, don't expect that you're going to get the same look. I had a little bit more of a shine with my traditional locks, but I also had product buildup. So I mean, just pick which one you want. And then you can kind of take it from there. But all is going well here, and I will make sure that I jump on here and give you guys another update. Probably I'll wait until about 2 years, because guys, I mean, things aren't changing enough for me to warrant a whole lot of updates. But I do have several video topics that'll be coming to you very soon, so don't worry about that. I will keep you all posted, let you know how it's going. I hope that you had a wonderful Thanksgiving and that you are off to a great weekend, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.